Hey everyone, Shaedow here, and welcome to another Marvel Contest of Champions video. So we're going to try to finish up Uncollected Mode. As you can see, I am almost done. I should have only one path left. This is the team that I went in with. Now my Blade, my Ghost Rider, and my Sparky are locked in Alliance Quest, which is where they usually are these days. So this is the team that I've actually been completing this with, and Hyperion is like an MVP for Void, who I still suck at fighting, and I try to use Wolverine to clear as much as possible and the others as needed. So that's the team that I went in with, and let's see what we can do. Now I'm using that new software that I told you about called iTools, and hopefully it's not causing the lag that I experienced in Alliance Quest. Sometimes Alliance Quest just lags, so we'll see. Alright, so you guys see that path? The outside left path is the only path I believe we have left, and we'll pick up a few health potions along the way. Now I have enough resources. If I die or if things go a little crazy, it won't be that bad. I have revives, I have tons of health potions. I actually went and opened up a bunch of free potions. I have hundreds left still, and I got a lot of revives and a lot of health potions from that. Alright, let's see. Angela is not usually that bad to fight, and with Wolverine, and just as I say it, but with Wolverine I can make little mistakes like that and recover, which is why I like to use him. I don't do so well fighting and trying to talk at the same time. But fortunately Wolverine and that regen is beastly, and hopefully you guys will see just how beastly that is in a minute. Come on, Angela. There we go. Alright, see if we can get some of these procs going. There we go. That's his signature ability proc. Look at that health. And that is why I like Wolverine. Just look at that. Come on, Angela. Okay, you want to use yours. Okay, now, can you do that one? There we go. Alright, now let's get back to business. Look at that regen. And I like it because it's passive. I don't have to actually do anything except what I'm normally doing anyway. Just fight her. I can take blocked hits, do whatever, and look at his health. As long as I don't mess up really bad. Now, that was lag right there, why I did not dash forward. Look at this. As soon as it started to lag, I knew. And she died. He was about to regen all the way back up to full. But that was lag right there, guys. All that attacking into her while she was blocking, I couldn't even see that she was blocking. And I tried to dash in after her special like I usually do. Couldn't do that either. But that's the kind of thing that usually takes Wolverine out for me. When I lag really bad and I do that sort of thing and then I finish the fight, each fight I might finish with just a little bit less health. May not be able to regen to full, and then one or two mistakes and it's over for Wolverine. Alright, let's see if we can get his health back and not make any huge mistakes against Hela. So I may try to concentrate a little bit more, but he's basically one mistake away from getting taken out. Okay, that's good. Man, it's lagging. Come on. I'm pressing it like really hard just because it's lagging. Alright, that was good. Oh, got an intercept. Come on, Wolverine. Proc those. We need those regens, Wolvie. Okay, alright. Doesn't want to proc his regen, alright. Yeah, that's what'll take him out. There we go, finally. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Get some of that regen in there. You can throw your special any day. Come on. Come on. There we go. Yep, couldn't get out of the way of it, but that's okay. Ah, there we go. I wish you guys could see how hard I had to press that in order for it to do that. Good grief. Ah, look at this. Just can't, there we go. It's really hard fighting through this lag, let me tell you. Come on. There we go. Come on. You know what? Let's just go ahead and fire off his L3. I was going to try to heal up a little bit more, but this lag is destroying me. But I believe there are like 7 fights to the boss. Wolverine just took out 2 opponents, so so far so good. I could use some potions. In fact, I may, just to heal him up a little bit. I am overflowing with them at this point. When I opened up those free crystals, I ended up getting well over 100 of the level 1s. So I think I'm going to do that. It might save me a revive. And they're not doing me any good there. You see, I'm maxed out. So let's just use up a bunch of these. And I still got plenty more in my overflow. Okay, now normally Elektra is not that bad to fight. If I can bait out her heavies a lot, and both her specials are easy to evade. But I am fighting lag, so we shall see how well we do. Okay, she backed off, so no. Okay, it's gonna be like that. That's okay. Wolverine has that nice little regen. Come on. Yeah, I can see how much lag. Good grief. Ah, there we go. Oh, goodness. There we go. And she doesn't always, of course, let me parry. Come on. She reduces that ability. Let's go. Okay, now you can throw that if you want. There we go. Alright. So far she's playing nice. Okay. And you can interrupt that heavy that she does. You don't have to wait out the entire heavy. I sometimes do, especially when I'm lagging. Okay. Ah, yeah. I knew that was going to happen. I actually pressed so hard on the phone to try and get that parry, but once she had that bleed on me, she probably reduced the ability accuracy, and it was all she wrote. I could not get out of the way of that heavy. So it is what it is. I expect that sort of thing to happen, especially when I'm fighting in these event quests, and if I start lagging like this, it's rough. It's rough. But Wolverine took out 2, almost took out 3. Let's see how far we can get. So far, so good. Don't really care about using the health potions. Got plenty of them. Okay, they let me do that one. Good. Alright, got that intercept. Okay. Boom. Nice and easy. But that AI gets into that one thing, and I don't know. It between the lag and the AI acting a little bit differently, it's over with. But we're not doing as bad as I feared. Now, I've already done that Bane path. The Bane path in here, I hated that path. I think I used a few revives on the path itself. Hated it. Alright, should we use vision? Yeah, let's use vision. His damage is not great. His power control, of course, is phenomenal. We don't really need power control on beasts, so let's just play around. See how well we can do. There we go. Alright. And he's another one that's not that hard to fight, but I have to deal with the lag as well. There's no telling. His specials are easy to avoid. There we go. It's starting to lag again. Feel it? Just gets sluggish. And I honestly cannot tell you if that's my phone or the game. But I do know I experience it a lot of times when I do these fights, and not always in a arena. Arena's okay, but in Alliance Quest and a lot of these events, look at that. Just couldn't move. Alright, there we go. Now that I've sacrificed some blood to the Kabam gods, because he's gonna get me hit. There we go. Yeah. I also found that a lot of times the AI will be really aggressive and start doing that whole I'm not going to block, but as soon as you attack I'm going to hit you first kind of a thing, until they get a hit on you. If you are doing extremely well and it gets into that mode, eventually you're going to just get hit, and then the AI seems to relax and go back to the way that it was. I don't know. It's really weird. Alright, I guess we could soften him up with Vision here. And who knows, Vision might take him out. As long as I'm progressing, we're doing okay. Now, I just saw my screen flicker, and I wonder if that's the graphics telling me that it's really lagging. Alright. Again, this is one of those fights that shouldn't be hard, especially for OG Vision. Should be able to power control him so he can't really do much of anything. Power flood, nothing. Ooh. Alright, so far so good. So we know what that means. Yeah, okay. Figured he would fire that off, and I was not about to try to do anything else. Okay, that was a good one. No heals for you. Okay, I saw him lag a little bit there. Yeah, he's still getting his hits on me, so. Alright, barely. But we did take him out. That's the important thing. Alright, let's see who is up next. I don't remember. See, and I may reset my phone before I have to fight Void. Alright, Thor, Jane Foster. I can get really wrecked on this one. Mainly because with the lag and trying to evade her shock, we're gonna see. I'll bring in Iceman for this, mainly because he has full health and I'm trying to keep Hyperion in reserve. So we'll see. Alright, got that first one, which is a good thing. Alright, and I gotta remember that I'm not running suicide, so I can spam my specials. I sometimes forget. Alright, like when she fires off that special 2. There we go. Special 2 is really easy to evade. Let's give you a nice punch. Not want to fire off my L2. Ah, yeah, good. See, I lagged that first one, that's why you heard me say that, because I pressed really hard. Because I could feel it lagging me. So I knew my timing was going to be off. Okay. Come on, throw that special 2. There we go. Wasn't sure that I got the timing on that one right. Charging out. Come on, there we go. Should be done with. Charged out. And got knocked out. Alright. Iceman's a beast. Yes, yes he is. Wish I had him as a 5-star. And as you can see, doesn't really even need to be awakened. Okay. So we're actually doing fairly decently. You know, not extremely well. I believe he is the last one, is he? Hold on, let me back out and see. I believe he is the last opponent I will have to face. Yep, before Big Bad Void. Now we're gonna see. I have Hawkeye, Iceman, a barely alive Vision. Let's let's do Hawkeye since he has a class advantage. Now sometimes I get really wrecked by the Red Hulk. I definitely need to practice a little more fighting him. And Hawkeye, I like Hawkeye. And let's see what Hawkeye can do. Okay, that didn't start out too well. Ah, there we go. I was supposed to parry, and instead it went backwards. There we go. Alright, now if we can just keep doing that, we'll be alright. Man, the lag is real. Ay, ay, ay. All I'm doing right here, all I was doing was backing up. That was it. That lag was so bad. All I was doing was trying to evade. And you saw I got hit with his heavy. And I was swiping back. In fact, I was doing like triple swipe backs. But that is the kind of thing that often happens to me. I'll be doing extremely well. Everything is running smooth. And then all of a sudden, my controls just start to really, really slow down and, get real sluggish. And I can tell. And so I'll try to get away from him. And the game says, nah, bruh. You in there. And so all I was doing, swipe, swipe, swipe. And as you can see, he was just tagging me at will. Alright, so at this point, I'm going to reset the game and I'm going to let my phone cool down just a little bit before we take on Void. And I suck at fighting Void, so we're going to hope that this goes a little bit better than some of my previous runs. Okay, and we're back. Let's take on Void. I let my phone rest for just a little bit. I didn't want to let it rest for too long, and I put it on the charger for a little bit as well. So let's start getting into Void. I don't know, I don't really like fighting Void, but that's because I don't fight him that well yet. I'm still learning his animations, and a lot of times he fights more defensively than I like. I don't like having to keep track of the combo count and his degen. Okay, so at least I gotta... And then his power. That's a crazy thing. Okay, come on. Okay. There we go. So at least we got some bleed on him, so we did some damage. Yeah, it's over with. Yeah, I can see my life going anyway. Okay, so that's that, but I achieved my goal and I hurt him a little bit. That's all I really wanted to do. That's why I didn't even bother to heal him up. And let's try some Iceman, see what he can do before he goes down. And then it's going to be Hyperion, and I'll revive him as many times as I need to get Void down. That's pretty much what I've done so far. Such a long special. Okay, now he'll hit me with his L. Oh, no, he didn't even bother. Okay. Was doing okay there for a little bit. He would not throw that L3 because he knew that L3 wasn't going to do nothing to me. But, oh well. Got a little bit more damage on him. And I'm not really boosted. Let me put in a little small boost. I don't always, but I have so many of these. Yeah, look at that. I know I had at least one or two in my overflow. Alright. Now with Hyperion, I just have to get some lucky stuns, some lucky parries. I have to evade his specials pretty decently. Let's see. Okay, can I get some Furies? Alright, that's good. Now can I get some stuns? Yes. No. Bad. Yeah. What can happen there, if I can chain his L2 and just keep getting those stuns, I can take him out one shot. But when that happens, I go for it, and I just didn't have enough power. I went and I used his L2 before I had enough power. But that's what happens, and then who knows, these next tries, I may get him on the next one, or he may, start playing a little bit more defensively, and he'll get me. But we'll see. I just saw that I had vision left. I was going to use vision before, just to throw him in there, but... Okay, I thought that was my intercept. And in fact, when I got hit, I don't know if you guys saw it, but my phone, it just slowed like that last hit, and then boom, he took me out. I don't know. That was just probably bad timing on my part. Alright. As you can see, I've got revives. Let's use up that 20%er. And let's use up you guys. And I'll use a few of you because I have some of you also in my overflow. Okay, we'll give you a few there. Alright, let's see if we can get him on this try. A lot of it depends on that RNG goodness, but he's definitely capable. Okay. Some good furies. Okay. Whew. There we go. No, and no. No stun. That's, like I said, that's what happens. I'll try to go for it and just no stun, and then I suck at trying to evade that L2. I don't know why. That first part usually just takes me out, or just takes so much of my health. I don't know what's going on there. I really need to practice. Alright, let's grab a few of you. And I had gotten a bunch of those as well, those level 2 revives from those crystals. And I still have hundreds left. Not L2 revives, but the free crystals. Uncollected free, as well as the regular free that I won't be getting any more of. I think I have like 100 of those left. Alright, let's see, let's try it again. Okay, got that first parry off, which is always good. Okay, didn't want to do that. Alright. I hate when that happens. Alright. Kind of messed up my strategy, but oh well. It is what it is. Just do as much damage as we can before he pops that L3 off. Okay. No point in doing my L1. Okay, there we go. Because he's immune to that, so to the incinerate. Yeah, it just kind of threw off my flow. I should not have gone for another heavy, because then it pushed him past his L2, and then that power gain pushed me all the way to my L3, which is not what I wanted. I want to fire off his L2 just before he gets his L3, so that I can then chain another L2. That has worked for me in the past, but we're not doing too bad. The first time I fought Void, that was ugly. I did not use Hyperion. I think I ended up having to use, not the first time, the second time I think, when I was trying to 100% this, and I used Gwenpool. She ended up being my MVP, just bleed him. But I think I used something like 6 or 7 revives on him, easily. Okay, I don't know what that was. Oh yeah, I feel the lag right there. do as much as I can. Should have fired off his L2. I didn't see how close I was. Okay, well, he's 5% now. Yeah. Yeah, I think that was my fault, plus a little bit of lag, but mostly my fault, because I should have, if I had fired off that L2 and got a stun, the fight would have been over right there. Alright, so now this should be the last one. And I say should because all kinds of shenanigans can happen. I'm not going to put him up too high. I'm just going to use those up. I could use more, but hopefully this will be enough. Don't know. If we can get that first parry, that's usually a good sign. When I don't get the first parry, I know something is going on. Okay, yeah, see. That's a good sign right there. There we go. Alright, and that is Void down and Uncollected Mode 100%. I didn't use as many revives as I was afraid I would use doing this 100%. There was at least one or two passes through here where I didn't use not even a health potion or a revive. Alright, love them rewards. Look at those 5-star shards. Look at those 6-star shards. Lovely, lovely, lovely. T4 class catalyst. Some nice T5 basics. Nice. 6-star, 5-star. On my way, as you guys can see, I'm on my way to another tier 2 alpha catalyst. Alright, that's going to do it, guys. If you liked the video, please consider smashing that like button. It really helps me out. If you have not subscribed already, please consider giving me a subscription. Leave a comment below. Let me know what you thought of the video. What are your experiences with the Uncollected Void? And you guys have a blessed day.